Hey guys, Pennant Daily here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play. Metroid Zero Mission, as if you couldn't tell by what's on the screen. Sorry, this is a little loud, but, you know, I'll hopefully have managed to mute it a bit, but it's really distracting. So, yeah. That's sort of the attract mode. It's pretty cool. I mean, it'll get into more gameplay stuff, but let's just press start. And you can see, of course, my two practice files. So we're going to start a new one rather than, you know. So we'll start a new game. We could do easy or normal. You have to beat it once to unlock hard difficulty. I am not a masochist, so I'm just going to play it on normal. Planet Zebes. I called this place home once in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission. Samus Aran. So she talks a little. I really like this game a lot. It is, of course, a remake of the original Metroid, as is, you know, as you can tell by being right here. So, of course, we get the Morph Ball. And we've got this. You cannot, unlike in Super Metroid, shut things off. But you don't have to, really. There's a couple times it would be kind of useful, but for the most part, it's not really a thing. Now, you may notice that our beam does not go the length of the screen. That is because in this game, you actually have to get a power-up to make it do that. So, now this is not going to be a 100% run or a particular speed run. Basically, I'm just showing off this game because I really enjoy it. Also, you see on the mini-map there that there was a pickup. We can't get to it yet. We'll come back. But, so, this Chozo statue, this is new to this game, and it's sort of an interesting compromise between, you know, Super Metroid's openness and Fusion's linearity. It tells you where you need to go to really progress. So, you know, but if you want to explore, you can. And through there is a save point, but we just started, so I don't think we need to do that, because if I die this early, I'm just going to start the episode over and you never heard any of this. And now, as you can see, your base foot speed is a lot faster than Super Metroid. So if you've been playing Super Metroid, this game's going to feel a bit odd to you. So, yeah. Ouch! That was good. Yeah, the movement speed gets real interesting later. Okay, and of course we got a Ripper. So yeah, one of the nice things about this game, of course, is that, okay, you see this? Yeah, this is why you don't have to get the long beam. That's the first upgrade we're going to, but you know, that's the thing they sort of put in your path. There is a way to get past it, but I like my beam going the length of the screen, and this is not going to be a low percentage run. One of the interesting things about this game is that, unlike every other game in the series, it was designed intentionally to allow for speedruns and low percentage runs and all the sort of things that have become sort of synonymous with the Metroid community, especially Super Metroid. So, it will give you special endings for 100% at different times. Yep, this is the long beam. We can fire diagonally, of course, with the left trigger. If you pull the left trigger, you will fire up. Then you have to push down if you want to fire diagonally down. Luckily, you don't generally have to, and so there's usually enough time. So yes, there's endings for speed runs, which are under 2 hours for this game, and then of course there's the mediocre speed, which is anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, 6 hours and above is the worst time ending. But then there's also endings for various percentages. Sub 15, 100%, or in the middle. And then with a couple of those you get different endings to whether you're playing on easy or playing on hard or normal. Easy difficulty only has one particular ending. There are actually a total of 8 endings. You won't be seeing that many. You can find them on YouTube. So, we have a Deskiga. Just keep shooting it. Good. And try not to get hit by it because it can kill you. But we killed it. And of course we have another Chozo statue that tells us where to go. But one of the things I love about this update is now that it's on a system that's got a much higher... Okay, so that tells us to go out into the middle of nowhere. Now that it's got a much higher graphics ability, unlike the original, every place doesn't look alike. The foregrounds look different, which is nice, but on top of that, you have backgrounds. And I really like the background style. It reminds me of sort of comic books, 80s comic books, really. With, well, maybe not 80s comic books, but some of the like early 90s stuff, I guess. Especially the Kirby-esque energy fields that some of the spattering in the backgrounds look like. So yeah. Okay, we've got no missiles, so we can't, if we tried to go up, we would quickly find ourselves, you know, pretty much at an impasse. So, alright, I'm gonna try and get, can I get that? Of course not. Ow. Alright, fine. Okay, now, you see how the screen is shaking? That's because there's going to be something here in a bit that's going to give us a bit of a hard time. But we get the missiles. Missiles are nice. So. And of course, I'm going back to trying for about... Now, we can't do anything that way for now. I'm going back to, you know, about 30-minute videos. So, to use the missiles... Whoa! Yeah. Meet the charge worm. Okay, he's gonna come down. Good. Okay, try and stay out of his way. You don't have a lot of time to beat this jerk either. He comes down. Good. Okay. Let's see if I can... Crap. Okay, good. Now I can... There. Good. Yeah, you don't have a lot of time to beat him. Luckily, 3 missiles into the eye will kill him, and you get the charge beam, which, yes, you're right, was not in the original Metroid. This game is not hugely faithful in some ways, though it's extremely faithful in others. The map is, for the most part, pretty close to the original, which is nice, but you get a lot of the powers that you got in Super Metroid, and there is in fact some stuff that happens at the end of... Alright, so now I'm gonna save, because at this point, you know, if I die, I don't want to restart the game. So. Save complete. Yay. Alright. Alright, watch out for these little guys. On their own, they're really not an issue, but if you get more than one on you, you will regret it. They'll hurt you. So as you saw, it only took one missile to open the door. And the way you use missiles is actually really interesting. The right trigger will use... Oh, right, I can't do that yet. Ow. The right trigger will use whatever weapon you have selected. And, of course, you will get more than just regular missiles because, yeah. So now that we have the long beam, it's a lot easier to shoot these things. But if we come over here... Ow. Jerks. And of course these little mellow things, or mella, or whatever they are, I hate you all, do not give you any energy. So just keep at them and creeps. Okay, but I've got more missiles. So let's just keep moving. Ha! Ha! Again. Right. Anyway, come over here and there. And this way, of course, if you shoot at him from here, you don't get hit. I guess if you tried to get closer, you could probably kill it with the short beam. But you would run the risk of getting hit by the mellow, or mella. I think they're mellow. I'm going to call them mellow, regardless of whether they are mellow or mella. Now, we can't do anything there just yet. But if we do this... Aha! There we go, see? We get another missile tank, so that's nice. Oh, that's... Of course. Try and get a little... Nope, that doesn't work either. Crap. Fine, just kill them all and hope I can... Ah, good. Energy tank. So, yeah, we get the energy tanks. I am not going to get all the energy tanks, because there are 2 of them that require some absolutely ridiculous timing. And you all know how I am about timing. Ha, got it. That's nice at least. Okay. Yep, ow. Yeesh. Yeah. Okay, so we come here, and we want to go down first and foremost. But I really like how in this game the red doors only take 1 missile. It's much more streamlined. So, as you can see, what we're looking for is just a little ways up. And now we've got the Brinstar map. So yeah, they added map rooms to this as well. So, I mean, I like this game. It's a fun game to play. It's a pretty fast game, especially due to the fast foot speed Samus has. And you may of course notice that her shoulder pads don't look quite like they are in Super Metroid. That's actually intentional. Yeah, save. Yeah, okay. Save complete. Now, in that place where we found that that missile tank in the blue room with the acid, the blue room with the yellow acid, if you had not beaten the charge worm the first time, if it had gotten away from you, which happens to a lot of people, you only have like 3 or 4 chances to take a shot at it before it runs away. If it runs away, it will attack you there, and then if you can't beat it there, it'll go back to where it was the first time. So now we have the bombs, which of course, I'm gonna do this just to get my missiles back. Yeah, in this game can be kind of, I don't want to say easy, but some of the difficulty is lowered by the fact that Chozo statues will heal you now and refill your weapons. So you don't have to be as careful about conserving things. But of course, if you get this game and want a higher challenge, you can play the original Metroid. It's bundled into this pack. Once you beat the game, you can play the original. So of course, you know, those are bombable blocks. So you want to kill all of these bugs, and then the door will open. And as you can see, those bugs do damage you. So yeah, ow, really? Ow. There we go. Ah, at least we're back up. Now, you could try going up there, up that way, and that would allow you to sequence break. But the only way to do it is what they call infinite bomb jumping, and I'm just not that good. Bomb jumping, again, requires timing. I can do some bomb jumping, and in this game, I can even do some wall jumping. Not for very long, but I can do it a little better than I could in Super Metroid. In some ways, they really tightened up the controls. Super Metroid will feel very floaty to you after playing this game. Which is not necessary, yeah, but yeah, the worm would attack you right about there, I believe, if you didn't. So, of course, we've seen these before. So, come down here. Kill these annoying fleas. I'm not actually sure what they're called. I just call them fleas. Or parasites, I guess, depending on my mood. Okay. Now this place, these are, of course, waivers. Everybody remembers waivers, right? Yeah. Kill the waivers. Open here, and we get another... This is another location Chozo. You don't have to go looking for this guy, though it's kind of obvious, you know, that something's down here. So, we need to go to Norfair. Yeah, you go to Norfair pretty early. And unlike the original game, this Norfair actually does have superheated rooms. The original game did not have superheated rooms. The Varia suit was simply used to keep you from to make you take less damage from enemies. In this game, it acts a little more like the one in Super Metroid, in that you will actually become immune to acid. Like in Super Metroid, you became immune to lava. In this game, basically pretend that all the acid is lava and all the lava is acid, and you go by Super Metroid rules and you're fine. So we're gonna come through here, and then just back through here. Come on. Up here and over there. Yep. I love the Brinstar theme. I have always loved the Brinstar theme. And this particular version of it is just awesome. One thing about this game is it's mostly all of the music is at least inspired by or remixed from the original game. Again, we could try and go up, but there's really almost nothing we can do there, so forget it. No, now we get to go on to Norfair. So, and another thing I love about these backgrounds is how it really makes us feel like this is the ruins of a society that once lived in these caverns. You really feel that, this is the place where the Chozo lived. Because they did. Ow. That was just bad. This is where the Chozo lived before the space pirates attacked. There was a manga that came out. I've mentioned it before. Ow, jerk. Okay, now I'm angry. Really? Oh, that's just sad. Come on. Just die and stop annoying me. There we go. Okay. Well, now I'll just try not to fall again, because that was sad. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the Metroid manga came out to basically tie in with the release of this game, and it did a lot of it really went into Samus's backstory in a way that most of the media hadn't before. Not that there was much media. Metroid's never been quite like Zelda or Mario. And so we get this. Yeah, that's creepy. One of the things I really like about this game is how it does wordless storytelling. I don't hate, having narrative. I mean, I think, honestly, that the narration in the game is pretty cool. Now, we could head left, but there actually isn't too much we can do in that room. We'd come to a room full of lava. It's not super heated, but it's just full of lava, and discover we couldn't go anywhere. So we have to go this way instead. And those guys are gamuts, and of course we have Nova. And we come... well, that was just... Ow! Really? Ow. Well, that was just silly. Okay, first you die. Let me get some of that. And you can see, of course, that we can't get that missile just yet. So, we bomb through here. There we go. And we can go up here. You gotta go down. Don't worry, you'll basically drop just fine onto the thing if you just, there we go. If you just hold forward. So we can't go down because of that tiny little... I don't think in this game... No, you can't actually roll into a... Okay, you can, but you don't have to. I've never really tried. I generally don't have the, what's the word I'm looking for? Timing to do the whole roll into the ball in the air thing. So this rock looks a bit suspicious, and you can see that there's a hole here. So, bomb down, and of course you can see in the water we can't move very quickly. Yeah, there wasn't actually water in the original Metroid either. Nor was there Criteria, which is where we are now. So that was kind of interesting. There we go. Now you gotta wait for that block to respawn, and then you can jump out. So now we jump across the platforms. No, this will not lead us to the wrecked ship. Yet. Really? Well, that was just poor. Let's try that again, shall we? I don't usually have any issue doing this, doing these jumping bits, so I don't know. Really? Really? Ugh. Well, I suppose part of it is I'm actually going the wrong way. Okay. Well, that at least shuts up the thing. So yeah, now that I've been going the wrong way for a bit, yeah, this is where I've got to go. Don't worry too much, I mean, you know, despite my horrible playing, we'll be fine here. So you jump up here, and now we are in the Chozo Ruins, which is a completely new place. So of course you use the bomb jump, and you come down here, and that block. We've got these blocks, and doesn't the symbol on them look a little familiar? But we got a Chozo statue, and we get an unknown item. Still, you can tell from the shape of it that it is a beam upgrade. Item incompatible with current suit. And of course, we get refilled, so that's nice. So yeah, these decayed Chozo statues will give us something different, and you can see that it's a beam upgrade. Well, is there a beam in the series that didn't exist in the original Metroid? Okay. Aha. Yeah. You shoot that to get out since you can't jump as high. Alright. So yeah, there's a beam in the series. Right. I can bomb jump a little. But apparently I'm just... There we go. Now I'm just going to wait for that block to respawn because yeesh. Alright. So now we come up here. We can try and go this way, but as you can see, we can't get past that pillar. So now we go the other direction. And we've got these things, so, you know, platform. I love these doors, just in the giant Chozo statue heads. You can try and get across there, and some people have done it, but There we go. So you come in here, you do that, and shoot, let's see. Ah, right. Let's see, shoot that and come up there. Good. And then you can fall down through there, and we get the power grip. This is a new item. I mean, totally introduced in this game. But it basically gives you the Metroid Fusion ability to grab corners. And that will be extremely useful, especially if you have any platforming issues. So, let's see. We wait, this thing comes up, and we get these little platforms on this pillar. So we can sort of, you know, get out that way. And that's pretty nice. And we come to a new part of the Chozo Ruins. I think, yeah, it is just the Chozo Ruins. Now you can pull yourself up by pressing up, and you roll into a ball. And then you can, you know, do a bomb, and you come down here. Let's see, and we're at 23 minutes, and I did not actually do that on purpose, but like in the original Metroid, your ship is both a save station and a refill station. You can go left, but all it's going to do is take you up against some rocks that you cannot pass right now. So, we head right. We can, yeah, okay, you can't actually shoot your way through there. So, you pull yourself up and go through that block, and pull yourself this way. And here we are. So, now we get to go back down to Norfair. And now that we've got the power grip, we can do this. Watch out for these guys. Let's see what else I can... Ow. No, that was just bad. There we go. So we come in here, and yet we got these little jerks. I hate you guys. I really do. Okay. Oop. Sheesh. Ugh. I hate everybody in here. But, you know, follow along and just keep going. You can get, you know, keep this way and, aha! And there is another missile tank. So that's fairly nice. We've got, we've got a pretty good complement of missiles right now. And I think if we check, yes, you can see in this game, it shows that we have how many missiles we have at full. Our current missile count is 35 out of 35, which is really nice because, among other things, if you're doing a 100% run and you know the totals, it makes it much easier. So I'm going to kill those two guys quickly. Really? Just die. There. And we come up here, and I think I'm going to go back and head to the save station right by the elevator, and that's where I will kick it, or, turn it off, because otherwise we're not going to have a save. After that, there's not going to be too many save stations for a while. So we kill these guys. Come on. Ha! Just die. And then, of course, now we can pull ourselves up here and get this missile. So that's pretty nice. Kill you. Ha ha. Now, one of the things you can do if you're worried about these guys doing that to you is you can kill them, and if you leave the energy or whatever they spawn, or whatever pickup they spawn behind. Okay. Let's see, I'm at 25 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna save here, but I'll head on, get the next item, and then come back here to save. Because we don't have that far to go. So we come in here, and, yeah, the only way we were getting through here is with the power grip. So, luckily that guy does not hurt you if you contact him, you just bounce. Now, if you get hit with one of his bombs, now you can bomb through and let that squeeped, that's what his name is, you can let that squeeped up, and you wouldn't want to do that. Because it's about the only way to get up to that missile tank before you get an item that you get much, much later. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head up. Watch you. Ow. Ow. I hate rippers. Okay. Now, yeah, we can go in here, and we kind of have to. There is another place, there's another, hole, or door right above us, but that leads into a superheated room, and you don't want to deal with that now, because it will kill you. Ugh, that was just bad. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you have to jump. I hope I don't die. Oh, good grief. If I die, I'm going to be really upset. Most of these, the only way to get to them is you're going to have to use your, come on, dude. There we go. Luckily, we don't actually have to go back through there. We can't, because that's a green super missile door. Yes, super missiles are in this game. You would have figured that out pretty quick. Yes, so you can stand on frozen enemies. Let's get healed. Good. So now we have the ice beam. Everybody loves the ice beam. And the ice beam will let us get... I think the ice beam will let us get something. Okay, so we come in here. Oh, it's another save point. We're almost at 30 minutes. So yes, I'm going to save here. And I'm going to call it for now. So, next time, I will continue on from here. And we will basically take on more of Norfair and probably go after Kraid. This is not a hugely long game, as the time things would tell you. So, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time for Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. Thank you, and you have a great evening. Good night.